All right, you guys. Sorry about that interruption. You know, Miss Williams likes to make her announcements. Okay, but we're back. So we left off. We talked about our objective and what our objective is for today. We were talking about Greek because I remember we were talking about Euro and Gyro, and Miss Howard doesn't know the right way to say it. Don't judge. Okay, so yes, food. What else do we know or think we know about the Greek? Okay. Yes. Usually, yep, like on a book or something, right? Right. Yep. I agree with that. Go ahead. Yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead. I can't hear you. What'd you say? Okay. All right. Now let's talk about probably one that you. Well, I don't know. I'm just assuming that you know a little bit less about Native American myths or things that we have heard or seen. What are things that we know or think we know about Native Americans? Yeah, go ahead. Pick. Thanks. Make it easy for me. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, and that's perfect because it's November, right? So, um, like the whole Thanksgiving story, right? And the land. What did you say? Right. Okay. So, land being taken from their people. Um, yeah, and that's still like a big debate now, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you weren't there, right? So, do you know? Howard almost busted herself up. Okay. Do you know anyone who is Native American? Yeah, I have one friend that is Native American. And so like, you know, I try to pick their brain and try to see what they know about their culture and their background. Right. I love it. Yes. Can you give points? Anna, can you give points? Thanks. All right. So, who else can give me something that they know or have read or have heard or whatever about Native American culture or myths? Billy, go ahead. Billy, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's what your mom told you? Okay, thanks. Go on. All right, can we pick one more? Go ahead, babe. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. So she is writing those on our chart. Does everybody see those getting written on the chart? Okay. We're going to use that a little bit later. And you'll copy them onto your chart a little bit later. So those are things that we think we know, right? All right. So we have read the text. In a few minutes, actually, I'm going to set my timer now to give you a few minutes to read your text. Here's my timer will start. You can go now. I'm gonna go on mute so you don't hear me like breathing or whatever. If you need to have a question, you need to use the hand raised icon. You're not calling out in my class, and you know that. Now, while you're reading, you're thinking about the main character and their strengths and weaknesses. Okay? So just to put that little bug in your ear for look fors. Okay, go ahead. You have about 4 minutes left. Yeah, I have it. Hold on, I'm recording. Just. You guys have 3 minutes left. And I'm looking to see who's working hard, to see who gets called on first. That's what I'm notating right now. I see y'all. And will you let the kids in the waiting room in, please? Like to. You guys have about 2 minutes left. You guys have about a minute left. Make sure you're filling out, or I'm sorry, make sure you're thinking about the strengths and weaknesses. Thirty seconds left. Brian, absolutely not, sir. Fix it. All right, that's time. Wrap up your thoughts. Wrap up whatever you're on. All right, cool beans. So I'm gonna pull up this here. All right, so let's talk main character. Who is the main character? Will you pick for me? Thanks. All right. Who? Okay. Okay, go on mute. Very good. Can you get a point? What are the strengths and weaknesses? Yeah, you can technically look at it from both sides. Yeah. So then there's more than one, right? So who's the other? Go ahead, Billy. Mm-hmm. What was it? Okay. So Glusk. Yes, an old man went to. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. So now that we have identified those, we are going to put that here on our chart. Should pop up. Yeah, I know Miss Howard in technology. Woo. All right. So, what are the strengths and weaknesses of these two characters? No, I'll pick. Thank you though. Because I saw Austin waiting super patiently. Austin. Okay. So, like, able to control it, but what's the weakness? Yep. Yep. Anything else from anyone else? Thanks. Go back on mute. Anything else that anybody else can think of? Yeah, will you pick? Yeah, because I can't even see her on my screen. Thank you. Go ahead, baby girl. Yep, that's one that I have on here. So yep, I'm gonna pull it right now. Good, good. Yep, and one more, and one more. Let's do a girl. We've had a lot of boys answer today. Girls, where you at? Yeah, girl power. Come on, girls. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, pick, yeah. Jessica, come off mute. Yep, go ahead. So, okay, which character is that for? So we know where to put it. That is a weakness, right? Okay, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go back on mute. Um, Matthew, should you be off of mute, sir? Okay, so Ms. Anaya, will you give a teacher point? You guys, remember, once I get to 5 teacher points, I'm calling parents. We're too old for me to have to stop my lesson every 5 seconds because you want to come off mute, but we're not doing that. All right, so now we're looking at our compare and contrast chart, right? So we're looking at mine, but you may take yours out or pull yours up, I should say, so that you can transfer information. Okay, so look at what we have on our compare, how the two compare. Okay, look at our list of how they compare, and then our list of how they contrast. I'm going to give you about a minute. If you haven't started already, I see some of you already writing, to take the notes from the screen and put them on yours. Let me set my timer. You guys are pretty quick with it. So I'm going to set it for 2. Go ahead, and you may begin. But we probably only need like 1.5. Just give me a thumbs up when you guys got it. Got about 18 seconds left, guys. I see most of y'all's thumbs are already up. And this will be in the chat and files, obviously, for you guys to use later if you didn't grab it. And I gave you about 20 seconds left. I see you. I see your stumps. Is it killing you to put your thumb up or what? Well, yeah, I'm talking to you. She knows who I'm talking to. She's looking, I'm looking dead at her. And she's the only one like her thumb is gonna fall off. Okay, so that was 2 minutes. All right, so pause for a cause. Where you're at. Don't laugh at me. No, there's like an armrest here and I keep like, it's moving. Anyways. All right, so now we know that compare means what? What does compare mean, Billy? Actually, Billy, you've been called on a lot today. Pick up, call on a friend, phone a friend, Billy. I know you know, phone a friend. Let's keep it spicy. Okay, so tell us what compare means. Mm-hmm. And phone a friend to tell us what contrast means. Thank you. All right, come off of mute. Tell us what contrast means. All right. So, like I said, compare is what are the things that they have similar or in common. Contrast is what are the differences. Super simple, super easy. You guys are super smart. And I give them a point, please. All right. So, what was the problem? And how does the character overcome it? So what was the issue that we had, right? The problem. And then the solution is what that means, right? What was the problem? Let's think about that. Isn't that what you call on someone to give us their thoughts on what the problem was? Okay, so they needed help ending it. What else? Yes, they stole that summer stick. That was a big problem, right? Okay. You guys stop writing in the chat and stop sending me messages. Focus. Okay, I'm gonna add your name to my list of parents to call while you're playing. He knows who I'm talking to. All right. So, where was I? Hold on. Okay, so now that we have a list of problems, right? They're right here to our left. What were some of the solutions or resolutions to these issues? How did we fix it? How do we fix the problem? The summer stick. What do they do about the summer stick? So look at each problem, and then I want a solution for in order. And now will you pick on a boy for me? Okay. I like it. Yep. What about the next one? Number 2, right here. What about that one? Okay. Yeah? Who can elaborate on that? Because that was like a starting point, right? Who can elaborate on? Yep, I see your hand. Alex, I see your hand. Go ahead, baby.